Omo, the matter don dey tie wrapper. America don ball out like Jackie Chan. I don't want to just talk too much on this video. Una think say America go fold hand, make Russia enter Nigeria or make China take over Nigeria. Una dey play a very dangerous game. America no go gree. Since una dey wan toe China and Russia line, America dey owe Biafra. I never even want to talk to them. Una just watch.
That just unfolded between Washington and Abuja. The United States government, under the direct instruction of President Donald Trump, has officially launched a heavy diplomatic and legislative offensive against Nigeria, demanding the absolute and immediate cancellation of Sharia and anti-blasphemy laws across the 12 northern states. This is not just a simple diplomatic suggestion, it is a forceful demand backed by severe threats. Earlier this week, top American lawmakers, specifically Congressmen Riley Moore and Chris Smith, formally presented a comprehensive investigative report to the White House. This report boldly claims that Christians in Nigeria are facing severe persecution. The American lawmakers are aggressively arguing that the Sharia legal system and the anti-blasphemy laws currently operating in the North are actively being used as dangerous tools to silence dissenting voices, target religious minorities, and justify mob violence without any proper legal due process. To force the Nigerian government to comply with this massive demand, the United States is threatening to completely withhold vital security funding and humanitarian aid. Furthermore, they are preparing to impose strict visa bans and heavy international sanctions on any individual or group found advocating for or enforcing these religious laws. This massive threat from the United States government immediately sent shockwaves across the country, but while many leaders chose to carefully navigate this sensitive diplomatic crisis, Sheikh Ahmad Gumi did the exact opposite. Just yesterday, the controversial cleric stepped directly into the line of fire by openly and aggressively challenging the United States government over its demands to scrap the Sharia legal system. In a highly publicized and fiery response, Gumi firmly defended the application of Sharia law in Nigeria, boldly declaring that it is the absolute prerogative and fundamental right of Muslims to be governed by their own religious injunctions, just as the United States feels it necessary to protect Christian communities. The cleric did not stop there. He went on to heavily accuse the American government of massive hypocrisy and a double standard. He openly questioned why the U.S. evangelical administration finds it perfectly acceptable for Israel to govern itself using biblical stories, yet they want to make it illegal and unacceptable for Muslims in Nigeria to live their lives according to Quranic injunctions. By publicly drawing a line in the sand and defending the exact religious laws that the United States government is actively trying to dismantle, Sheikh Agumi has effectively placed himself in direct opposition to American foreign policy and security directives. This is exactly why the cleric is currently in massive trouble. The United States has already shown a strong willingness to take direct action in Nigeria, having recently designated the country as a country of particular concern. Now that the American lawmakers have officially recommended severe international penalties and strict visa restrictions for anyone who stands in the way of their demands, Gumi's bold statements from yesterday have made him a prime target for these heavy American sanctions. Before we dive deeper into how the Nigerian government is caught in the middle of this terrifying standoff, I want to take a quick second to ask for your solid support. If you appreciate how we break down these incredibly complex and sensitive international political stories, giving you the raw facts without holding anything back, please take just one moment to smash that like button right now. It is the absolute best way to support our hard work and ensure this vital information reaches more citizens who need to understand the shifting dynamics of our national security. And if you have not officially joined our growing community yet, please make sure you hit that subscribe button and turn on your notification bell immediately. The political tension in the country is rising at a breakneck speed this year, and we are committed to being right here, breaking down every single development as it drops, so you definitely do not want to miss our next major update. The situation is now incredibly tense because the United States is no longer just observing from afar. They are actively demanding changes that strike at the very core of the cultural and religious fabric of northern Nigeria. For leaders like Sheikh Agumi, yielding to American pressure to abolish Sharia law is seen as a complete surrender of their religious identity and national sovereignty. On the other hand, the United States firmly believes that pulling funding and imposing sanctions is the only way to stop what they perceive as systemic religious persecution. This places the Nigerian federal government in an almost impossible position. If they ignore the United States, they risk losing massive amounts of foreign aid, crucial military partnerships, and crippling economic sanctions that the country simply cannot afford right now. But if they actually attempt to tamper with the Sharia legal system to please the American lawmakers, it would almost certainly trigger a massive religious uprising across the entire region, championed by vocal leaders like Sheikh Gumi. The clash between Gumi's defiant defense of Sharia law yesterday and the uncompromising demands of the United States has set the stage for a major diplomatic crisis. It leaves us with a very critical question for everyone watching right now. Do you believe that the United States has the right to use its financial power to force Nigeria to cancel its Sharia laws? Or do you stand with Sheikh Gumi that Nigeria's religious laws must be respected as a matter of national sovereignty? Let me know your honest thoughts in the comment section below, because your perspective is a vital part of this crucial national conversation.
One more time, everyone, is happy birthday to the president. And right about now, I would like to pray for him. President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, you have done well. And as a priest over the nation, I want to bless you. I want to pray for you, that the same way you have ruled Nigeria, may the destinies of your children be ruled like that. Amen. I want to pray for you, President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, that the state of Nigeria that you have given to us currently will be the reality of your unborn generation. Amen. I am praying for you that the level of electricity and light we have is the same level of light your children will have. You celebrate your birthday, President Bola Ahmed Tinubu. I am praying for you that everything you have sown in this country, your generation will reap it. I am praying for you that everything you desire for these nations and you have signed with your hand, your family will reap it times 7. It is your birthday, and this is a gift we have for you as a church, that God will repay you in your own coin. In the name of God the Father, in the name of God the Son, in the name of God the Holy Spirit. Somebody shout happy birthday to President Tinubu. Celebrate him. Give Jesus a shout.